gonna be in the intro?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today for wedding series part 3, I'm gonna do a marriage Q&A with my husband Michael. This is Michael. Yeah. So. All right. Question number 1. How did y'all meet?
Spanish class.
Spanish class. What year?
2015, 2014?
Yeah, it was like 2014. But yeah, at the beginning of the year, I sat on this side of the classroom and he sat on that side of the classroom. But eventually we ended up sitting in a row together. So. Okay, question number 2. Who said I love you first and when?
Me.
He told me that he loved me first. Do you remember where we were?
On the swing?
Yeah, at my house. We were at my house on the swing, and he said that he loved me. Well, he said that I didn't have to feel the same way, but then he said that he loved me, and then I said I love you too. Okay, question number 3. How did you decide the timing of the engagement? Michael, this is a question for you.
Well, basically I wanted to go to the military, and my ship date was 2 weeks after I would graduate this year. And like, we knew we wanted to get married, so I was planning on proposing, during Christmas, like Christmas time-ish, so we could get married June 2nd, which I would have left June 18th. But then we were like, well, we already know we want to get married, and why do it right before I leave when we would have no time to be together before I leave for 4 months, So we decided to get married around Christmas time, and so I had to propose immediately. So, I proposed August 7th on our 1-year anniversary, and then January 3rd we got married. So.
Yeah, 1 year doesn't sound like a long time, but again, we have been like on and off since his freshman year.
Yeah, altogether probably around 2 years together, at least.
Yeah. Question 4, the engagement story. So like, what actually happened that day? So it was our anniversary. I'll answer this one. It was our anniversary, and we were going on a date, and Michael kept being on his phone, and I was like, dude, get off your phone, because like we're on a date. And he told me that he was going to the bathroom like 4 or 5 times, and I was like, dang, like something's wrong with his stomach or something, Well, I guess the whole time he was like,
I was on the phone with all my friends who were helping the proposal happen.
Yeah, so we went to Market Street and we ate at Grimaldi's, and then I forgot the name of the restaurant. And afterwards, we walked over to this little bridge on the waterway, and then he asked me right there. And it was really sweet.
I was hoping it would have been dark, because the bridge lights up on the railings, and it looks really cool, but we ended up going to Grimaldi's pretty early. But so it didn't end up being dark, but it still looked cool.
Yeah. And then after he proposed and everything, we went to I was living with my grandma at the time, so we went to my grandma's house, and everybody was there. It was like a little surprise thing. And I walked in, and everybody, like his whole family was there. Some of my family was there, our
engagement
friends.
Party.
Yeah, it was really fun. Okay. Favorite part of the wedding?
The leaving part?
What? Are you real?
Well, that was, yeah. I mean,
like leaving the whole wedding?
Yeah.
Why?
Going to the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, let's just go with my second favorite. My second favorite was, I'd have to say the whole ceremony, because the whole ceremony was pretty nice, and it went pretty well.
I agree. My favorite part of the wedding was probably walking down the aisle, which that was the part that I was most nervous for, just because, like everybody's looking at you, and you're walking to your husband in this dress that he's never seen you in. Well, soon to be husband.
And you're walking downstairs.
Yeah, it was like
with
wooden
heels.
stairs. Yeah, and it was like that. It was really like that. It was really steep. So it's kind of hard, but that was the best part because then I got to see Michael. Hardest part of the planning.
Invitations, I'd say.
Yeah.
Knocking down prices for other things as well. Because
Yeah.
it got really expensive.
Got expensive fast. I think the hardest part was the time management of it all because Michael and I waited till like last minute to get some like big things situated. You know,
which is kind of inevitable because
Yeah.
a lot, like whenever you're going through it at first, you're like, this is gonna be easier than everybody says because you think you have everything planned out, and then you get to like the last minute and you're like, holy crap, I forgot this entire other list of things that we need to get done before the wedding.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. It gets real hectic.
I agree. Okay. How did you tell your parents? Hey, Mom and Dad, we're getting married. Just kidding, that's not how it went.
No. I mean, for both of our parents, we thought it would be the exact opposite of what it actually was.
Yeah.
We thought her parents would be completely okay with it and completely supportive, which they were supportive, and my parents would be like crazy, going crazy about it, you know, and like other things. But it actually turned out the opposite. My parents were, you know, from right off the bat, real supportive, and they just asked me why and what I was doing to prepare for it, and I told them, and they're like, okay, well, let's do this. Her parents took a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But
My parents, I went about telling them the complete wrong way. Like, I just texted my mom, hey, Mom, I'm getting married in January. And she was like, what? So I went about it completely wrong, telling them. So, I mean, obviously, at first they were completely, like, shook. They were like, what? Like, are you sure? Like, what are you doing with your life? You know, as many parents who find out that their daughter's getting engaged to a 17-year-old, like, hello. Yeah, of course, you know. But they came around pretty quick, though. Once they came around, too, they were extremely supportive through it all, so. But, yeah, I just straight up texted them, like, hey, I'm getting married, and Michael, like, sat his parents down and, like, had a conversation.
17-year-old's the mature one.
Yeah, actually, in this situation, yeah. It would have gone a lot better had I presented it like as a, hey, what do you think about? Or, hey, I'm thinking about. Not, yeah, I'm doing it at the end. So that was not a good idea. Don't do that if you plan to get married. Okay, future plans. This is actually a good question because they have completely changed.
Completely.
Like 100% different.
Yeah, you want me to do it?
Yeah, baby, it's your. Yeah.
So, the whole military thing, I was scheduled to ship out June 18th of 2018, but we got presented an opportunity to, you know, move with her parents and family up to Utah to basically just, you know, run a business and do whatever the heck we want, you know. I mean, of course, we would have to put in a lot of time to run this entire business ourselves and stuff like that. But we'd have we'd be on our own time, work whenever we want to, go wherever we want to, whenever we want to, do whatever we want. And the main goal was, you know, I mean, for me, my passion is gym. So, you know, I want to open a gym. You know, I want to build and own a gym eventually, you know, within a few years. And this will help do that really quickly. So, yeah, I decided to separate, and that was really hard for me, but I decided to do it because military was my absolute 100% only passion, and then it started to progress to gym time, and then I found out, you know, I don't travel much, but she does. Excited to be able to travel and stuff like that without, you know, being worried I'm going to die or something like that, you know, so not saying I'm being a coward or anything, but it's just not for me. It was, but not anymore.
Yeah, and then with the job opportunity, like, it's my mom's company, but then there's, like, little offsets part, and so we get to basically kind of manage one of them, which is great because we'll get to work together. It's going to be a lot of work, and it's not just, like, an 8-to-5 job. It's, like, a build this kind of job, you know? But it'll be really good. And also, I think moving to Utah is better for our marriage because, you know, he's not going to be gone all the time. You didn't mention that.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be deployed for 8 months to a year or so, and there's no that initial 4.5 months gone for training and stuff, so.
Yeah. Also, I've been asked a lot about kids. We're not having kids for at least 2 years.
Thinking about kids
like,
for
not
at least
even
2 years.
talking about kids for 2 years. So, don't even be expecting that. Don't ask. It's not going to happen for quite a while. Oh, yeah, the next question. When will you have babies? Yeah, not until, we're not even going to talk about it until 2 years. So,
yeah. At least. So, January of, like, 2020... maybe we can bring this question up again because we'll have a serious conversation about it, but that's not happening right now. Okay, question number 10. Favorite thing about being married? Freedom.
What?
And I mean that very, like, very generically, you know. We are very young, so it came straight out of, you know, being told what to do constantly. And especially for me, I mean, one of the perks of being married is I'm still in high school. She's not. I'm still in high school. So I get to, you know, be my own guardian and everything and leave and come whenever I want. That doesn't mean I'm going to, like, skip school all the time or something like that or flunk. But it definitely gives me a better feeling to know that I can do that. And that's just a perk. I mean, we live here on our own, supporting ourselves, you know, doing our own thing together, which is what we wanted to do. So it's great, you know. We have our own goals together and stuff, so.
I think my favorite part is probably like, I don't know, there's a lot of things, but I think my favorite one is that if you want to do something, you like automatically have someone supporting you. So like, him in the military, like I came around to that, and then, you know, wanting to open a gym, I'm totally down for that. And then I changed my mind a lot. Like I was gonna go to school to become like a teacher and a dietitian, and then now I'm looking at getting a personal trainer certification, even though, like, I don't know, maybe it'll be fun to do. So yeah, but I think my favorite part is, like, having someone that constantly, like, supports you.
And that check, you know, like, if you're way out of line about something you want to do or something you're doing or saying, you know, you have that other person to tell you straight up. Like,
yeah.
You know, or at least I'm the more blunt one, but.
Yeah. It's like accountability constantly.
Yeah.
And just having someone to like wake up next to also. Like you're never, I mean, you're not never alone, but like
99.99%.
yeah. Like the time that we spend apart is usually working out because he'll go to the gym with his buddies, and then I go to the gym with my neighbor / his brother's girlfriend, Katie / my new BFF. But anyway, yeah, so our time apart is like working out and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, you, like, know someone's coming home to you, you know? So, yeah, that's all the questions we have today. Maybe, like, also, today's our 1 month of being married, so this is kind of coincidental. But, yeah, maybe, like, in a few months or something, we'll do another Q&A to see how things are going.
Of course, the more questions people ask, the easier it will get. You know? So definitely ask more questions.
Heck, yeah.
Her channel and my channel.
Yeah, leave some questions down below. Also, I'm going to leave his channel in the description. Be sure to check it out. He does a bunch of workouts, and Michael has gone from, like, super scrawny to, like, really buff and, like,
I'm not that buff.
Cut and stuff. Yes, he is. But anyway, so if you want, like, some tips and if you want to see some workouts and just some cool stuff, definitely go check out his channel because it's pretty awesome. But anyway, please subscribe and like this video. Comment down below some more questions so next time we do this video, it'll be more in depth on things you want to know. And thanks so much for watching.